Welcome, Dr. Tory Robeson here, Winner's Edge Chiropractic Success Video Series. You have to realize that during the course of the week, you have a certain schedule. And within that schedule, there's a certain amount of time you got to take for phone calls, to do notes, or any reports, for dealing with things up at the front desk, time to go to the bathroom, all of those things. And that then leaves you a certain number of minutes for you to see patients. So that amount of time that you have really controls how many patients you see. And how many patients you see determines your collections. And of course, your collections determine how you pay your overhead and how much you ultimately take home. So you see that your collections are completely controlled by your treatment time. Now, this is what doctors don't want to realize. Doctors don't want to know that they're slow. But let me just tell you, you are slow. Slow. You can do way more in way less time. All right? Because notice this. There's a certain amount of time on average you take for a regular office visit. A certain amount of time you take on average for a report. A certain amount of time on average for a re-exam. A certain amount of time on average for any re-signing that needs to be done. You see? A certain amount of time for a new patient, exam, and all that. And if you can take that and bring that down by just 5, 10, 15 seconds per person, we're talking this is tens of thousands of dollars a year in additional collections. Because again, remember, just a few seconds adds up to be hours by the end of the year, okay? So I want to show you a drill here that is absolutely critical for you to learn to get your treatment time better. Now, here's what you absolutely must do. You have to learn this because remember, just a 5 or 10 second improvement in your treatment time in many offices is like $50,000 to $75,000 a year in collections. This is why we don't have tables go up or down anymore. That went out like 25 years ago because the 20 seconds that takes, 8 or 10 seconds down, 8 or 10 seconds up, that's another $500 a day lost, and another $50,000 to $75,000 a year lost in that time. So you have to understand that a few seconds per person adds up to be hours by the end of the year that you could have adjusted people and collected for and helped more people. So what you do is this. You wear a watch with a good second hand, and as soon as the patient enters the sphere of the adjusting area, or you enter the adjusting area to engage that patient, as they come in, you make your hand gesture, and as they move past you, you're going to glance at the second hand of the watch, just very gently, okay? They'll never see you do this. You're going to end up glancing as they come by at the second hand of the watch, and you're going to see where it's at, and your goal is to have the person up and out by the time the second hand makes it around one time. So they come in, and they go right on down, and you move slow. Slow. Even if you need to bring them to another piece of equipment, you move slow and focused. Chiropractic talk only the whole time. And then beautiful adjustments today, John. I look forward to seeing you next week. And by the way, thanks a lot for sending your brother in. He's going to love it here. Great job. And they're out, and you realize it was 63 seconds. And your treatment time is measured in seconds, not minutes. Okay? If someone's running a mile, you don't measure it in hours. You measure it in minutes and seconds. In chiropractic adjusting time, it's just seconds. 62 seconds, 78 seconds, 93 seconds, okay? So there's your drill. In, second hand on the watch, do your work slowly. Cool their pulse down, but be focused and get yourself calibrated and timed to have them up and out in 1 minute. You can learn this. There is no question. Your volume will grow automatically. The number of people, of course, you're seeing and helping was going to be growing automatically right along with it, and your collections will grow instantly. Great job.